Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, host Sean. I apologise for the background noise. We are outside and I'll try to keep it low. But we start with PayPal are going to introduce a £12 a year fee for inactive accounts. So basically, thing to do is, if you want to dodge it, come December, before this comes into effect, log into any accounts you rarely log into, and then you'll have another 12 months before you actually trigger the inactive fee. At least you'll have a 12-month window. Now we're going to talk about how, I know I mention it time and again, and I'm sorry for being repetitive, but when doing your own research is key in this game, and when you do your own research you succeed, because then you're not relying on anyone else. People who rely on analysts for their own research are always chasing the game. Look what happened with Roth Capital. Look what happened with Fuzzy Panda. That is why you should do your own research. And then when you put all your time and energy into this research, you don't want that wasted. That is why I suggest you write it down in a book. Doesn't matter if you take up a book for all the research on one company. You can go to a dollar store, or go to Poundland, or wherever, get a cheap book and fill it up. I tend to use a page to 2 pages of a notebook for a company. Then if I need to, there's space there for me to edit it as I go along. If I need to do another page of research, I will. However, there are people who rely on idiots on the internet like me, or other YouTubers, or analysts. Now, we look at Workhorse yesterday. Rothschild talked it up. They said that it would announce the deal yesterday when there was no basis for that. USPS was actually in a meeting all day yesterday, and in the 4 days from when the first report came out with a buy signal, nothing actually happened in those 4 days, except for good news for Workhorse. More and more good news was coming out. Kcac came out with a buy rating. They converted loan notes into $75 million worth of loan notes into shares, and they brought in another $200 million via loan notes at a low rate. I mean, think about it. Do you not think Carnival Cruise Lines would love to have gotten a 4% interest rate on their notes, and it comes down to 2% if they hit certain targets? They got a great rate. Now, as well as that, ARK Invest are just soaking up so many of their shares in the dips. It's unbelievable. They're now the 14th position in their portfolio. So it's only been good news coming out. So and then they've changed it from a buy to hold. So this is when you revert back to your research, not someone else's research. Same with Hylian. you will get these institutions who have to sell, who have to take profits, and they will be selling out at times. So, but you do not have to. You can hold long term. That's the difference between you and the institutions. As well as that, when it comes up that Rothschild has, Roth's Capital has a short position, that doesn't help either. And I think if you look, you will see a load of options have gone in this morning, buying up $20 strike price. Load of calls gone in, $20 strike price. Load of bullish calls. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if after they shorted it, they've come out of their short position because they've made their money, and now they've gone in with a call. They've gone in and put these options in themselves. I cannot comment on that officially because I don't have any proof, but that is just my opinion. But the key is do your own research. And as well as that, remember the key that, and don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Another key is another key for us is the CEO. CEO is incredibly important. Now, of course, a CEO like Elon Musk will bring massive gains to a company. But when you have a CEO like Thomas Healy, but Hylion or Helion or whatever you want to call it, that is also massive, because it's like a sleeping dragon. Here's a guy who gets down to work and produces the goods. Here's someone who is not interested in the money, like Trevor Milton, and he's someone who's only interested in the end product. You can tell this because he's a billionaire and he's still wearing a watch his parents gave him when he was 12. You can tell this when you listen to him talk. And I suggest you guys listen to J Mac's interview with him recently. he allows people who come up to the building to get a glance of the new truck. He allows them to go in and actually ride the truck when it's in its prototype stage. You know, he's going to be one of the CEOs to watch, and have him at such a young age, so good. He will learn all the things he needs to about PR, but even that is a bonus for us, because it means he's not spending a massive amount of time and money on PR. And while all these big investors are pulling up because no PR is coming in, it means we can buy up at a cheaper price. And then when they release news, we end up the stock jumps up. Anyway, I will be doing a portfolio reveal soon. I hope you're around for that. Don't forget to hit the bell notification or subscribe, because YouTube only notifies you guys who subscribe 3 of my videos. Although lately I haven't been chucking out 3. You guys know usually I do chuck out more than 3 a day, but I've been very busy. I've been helping 3 young entrepreneurs start up their businesses where they were too frightened to before. I'm also starting two people set up a portfolio where they didn't think they were able to before. They still thinking back in the 80s that portfolios for city people only, or rich people. And I'm also helping another young guy set up his portfolio while he's still young. So I'm sorry I haven't uploaded as much. I'm still uploading daily, but it is for a good reason. It's to help others with their financial independence. I am still keeping an eye on the market. I'm not losing my eye, but when I'll explain with my Workhorse position and all my other positions there. Now, there is a new scam going around about a penalty charge. If you view it on the desktop, it does have the HMRC logo. One way you know it's a scam is if you view it on a mobile application, it comes up like this. So the HMRC logo is a temporary one, it's not a stable one. Second way is it says temporary unavailable for the phone number. HMRC wouldn't say that, they just keep you waiting online for on the hold for an hour and a half. The third way is, firstly, I haven't been driving during this period, and neither's my wife, and they're sending me penalty charge notice for parking in a wrong area. We have a car parked off road, so there you go. I hope you've enjoyed today's show, and don't forget, hit the like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next